Bills GM Brandon Beane wasn't fully aware of running back James Cook's plans to hold in, and he says it disappoints him. Stick around to hear exactly what he's saying about that and the contract negotiations between the two. What's up, football fans? Bills fans? We got one for you. All offseason, it's been pretty obvious that James Cook wants a new contract. In fact, back in March, we made a video about how the Bills were planning on not extending James Cook. So when he showed up to training camp and decided not to practice, it probably wasn't a surprise to many. But Bills GM Brandon Beane was quite surprised. Last year, James Cook ranked 16th in rushing with 1,009 rushing yards. However, he tied Derrick Henry in first when it came to rushing touchdowns with 16. In fact, Cook saw quite the improvement in 2024. In 2022 and 2023, he rushed for 2 touchdowns in both of those seasons. But when it comes to negotiations, the other day things heated up. The Bills had their first mandatory practice on Sunday, and James Cook showed up in street clothes, and when asked why, he said business. Here's what Beane had to say on that.
Yeah, it's not something we were fully aware of until, shortly before practice. And so I get it. I understand it's the world we're in, I guess. At the end of the day, I wish we weren't here. This is my 9th season here. We've never had a player miss due to a contract or anything like that, so that's disappointing for me.
Beane also touched a little bit on the contract negotiations. Here's what he had to say.
It's well known. We tried to get something done with Jimbo, and unfortunately, it takes 2.
Cook is entering the final season of his contract where he's set to make a base salary of $5.271 million. Bills Mafia, what do you think? Does your team need to get Cook taken care of? Do you think he sits out any games in the regular season? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let me know down below, and don't forget to like and follow for all of your latest NFL news and updates. And don't forget to head over to millions.co for exclusive interviews and content you won't find anywhere else.